Hello and welcome to this demo on how you can upgrade your Oracle-based database service to Oracle Database 23 AI. My name is Mihai Costeanu and I'm part of the Data Modernized Specialist team. Let's have a look at the environment that we are going to use for this upgrade process. We have one source-based database system with the 1923 version database, and we have a target-based database system with version 23.4. The approach will be to move the PDB to a new-based database system, the 23AI1, using refreshable clone PDB and auto-upgrade. This has some benefits, shorter downtime than an in-place upgrade, and a brand new database system, which means that the operating system and the GI is already on a newer version at the end of the operation. We can move to our source VM. Basically, what we are going to do here, we are going to create two configuration parameters that are needed for the AutoUpgrade tool to perform the tasks for the upgrade process. A recommendation is for you to download the newest AutoUpgrade tool in order to benefit for the latest latest release available. You can check the Oracle support note that will be on the description of the video. What we are going to do here, we are going to paste some lines that are some dummy variables that we are going to edit at a later point in time with our information from our base DB systems like source home, target home, source container database, source pluggable database, target container database, and the starting time of the operation. What we will need to do here is to take the content of the AutoUpgrade configuration file and move it also into the target database system in order to have a consistent configuration parameter file between the source system and the database system. Now we are going to paste the content of the AutoUpgrade configuration file, and that's it. We are going to save and exit. Now the next step will be creating a dedicated user for a DB link on the source database, and then creating a DB link to the source database from the targeted database. In order to do so, we will need to connect to our pluggable database. We are checking the list of pluggable databases. Then we are setting the session to our pluggable database. And then we are going to create a user for the DB link. And then provide this user a set of grants needed for it to be able to be used by the DB link that we are going to create. These are the grants. And it's all good on the source database. Now we are going to move to the target database and create the DB link. I'm using the fully qualified database name as DB link name, and the connection string can be taken from the OCI console. Now let's check if the DB link works okay. Okay, so we can select dual from the 19C pluggable database. What we have to do next is to edit our configuration files in order to provide all the required details like 19C home, 23C home, uh, container source database, pluggable source database, container target database, the full name of the DB link that we are using, and since both databases, both base DB services have the same time zone, we need to add that last parameter, time zone upgrade equals no. Then we need to be sure that also on the target we have the same values in the configuration file. Yeah, it looks good. And now we can move to the next step, which is actually triggering the AutoUpgrade tool in analyze mode to see if there are any issues at pluggable database source level. As you can see, there are two issues, and this will be repaired by the fix up mode of the AutoUpgrade tool. So these two errors are expected. Now we are going to trigger the AutoUpgrade tool in fix up mode to fix those issues. We are going to use the same command but with mode fix up. We are triggering the command, and now the AutoUpgrade tool does the fix ups. We can check the status of the job by issuing status command. As you can see, the job is progressing. We can use the status command to check again the evolution of the job. It's at 60%. It will soon be over. Now the job is completed with success status, so it means that the fix-ups were performed. And now the next step will be creating an auto-upgrade key store because both of the databases are encrypted. So we are going to go to the target machine and issue the auto-upgrade key store generation command. We need to go to the RDBMS admin path in which the auto-upgrade tool resides and issue the load command password for the AutoUpgrade tool. This is the password. We are going to hit enter and then provide the password for the key store. It analyzes the configuration file that we generated on the source database and moved to the target database. We are going to enter the password for the key store. Provide the password one more time. The key store was successfully created, and now we are adding the database encryption keys to this key store. First of all, we are going to add the encryption key for the source database, and then after providing 2 times the password, we are going to add also the target database to the key store. That's it. Both databases are added to the key store. We can move to the last operation of the auto-upgrade process, which is the actual deployment. In this deployment phase, the pluggable database from our source database will be relocated to the 23 AI database, and then it will be upgraded. We are going to use the mode deploy command, And now the final phase of the auto upgrade process is triggered. As you can see, it checks the key store. It was successfully loaded. It can connect to the database. Now it's copying the remote database on the target database. The remote database was created, and now the upgrade process continues. We can check the evolution of the job using the status command. And we can monitor it till the end. Now the job is complete. We have no issues. The upgrade process worked seamlessly. Now what can you do in order to check if everything was okay? We can go to the log file and go through all the recordings of the log file, or we can just connect with SQL Plus to our target database and check for the pluggable databases that reside on this container database. And we can see that our DB19C database is relocated on the 23AI database, and of course we can create a session to it. This concludes our demo on how to upgrade a base 19C database system to 23AI version.